Good evening to all the guests here. My name is Kapil, and along with me, I'm having Mr. Mohit Singh here today with me from the training team. We are representing SEC Online, and I think Mohit has taken earlier sessions of SEC Online along with Chetan, who is also from training team. Chetan is not available today. So Mohit also, he is actually, he has got some reasons. He might not be available here after some time. So I'll be taking this session for the time given here or allotted here to us. Actually, for some reasons, we have put all the participants on mute. And I request you, if you have some query, you can put it on the chat or probably you can raise your hand. And I'll be coming to you one by one, right? So before we start related to SEC Online, I'm sure you must have got the MyLoft related access from your home. Remote access must be available. You must have set your passwords and you must be having the access of SEC Online at your home, on your machine or at your phone. If if you have that facility available, you can chat. You can send a chat message in the chat box. Let me see if you are all comfortable with that, and if you're having the access of SSC online. Maybe yes. Why? Okay. Harshit is saying yes. Maybe other participants they can confirm us. Yes. No. More information is required. If somebody wants to say something, please let me know. I will unmute and we can discuss this matter further. Deepak is also saying yes, and
I
some other
believe
response.
Ms. Kanak Batwal has something to say. Ms. Deepa
Okay.
Sharma, shall I unmute Ms. Kanak Batwal?
Yes, please.
All right. Ms. Kanak, now you can unmute yourself and let us know.
Hello, sir. Sir, actually, I was not able to send messages in the chat box. That is what I was saying.
Okay. Probably in that matter, you can raise your hand. It might be a technical reason you are not getting that facility. Otherwise, I think the chat is on for all the participants.
Yes, might be a technical issue. But yes,
Yeah.
for the question and answers round, you may post your questions or you may raise your hand if you have any queries.
Yes, certainly. If you have some problem, Kanak, let me know related to access of SSC online to remote software, MyLock.
Sure, sir. Right now, I can access it.
You are able to access right now. And I'm assuming those who are available here, all the guests are available to access SSC online. So I'm starting the session and I am going to start sharing my screen. And sometime I'll be spending upon SCC Online, just going through that, what are the various features, maybe SCC Online blog. And after that, the main session will be devoted to Hein Online because you have subscribed two databases from our end. One is SCC Online, which is related to Indian case law, and Hein Online, which is actually renowned for the international content where you have got nearly 150 law review journals coming from elite universities like Harvard, Stanford, and I would say you are actually one of the luckiest institute members who are getting this because every institute, we are going there, either the approvals are taking so much of time or they don't have budgets, etc. But I think all the attendees here should be thankful to the faculty members and special thanks to the library members who made it possible actually. So I'm going to start, my sharing my screen. Just a moment, please. So Mohit, can you confirm if you can?
Yes, yes. The screen is being shared. Yes.
Okay, right.
Kapil sir, shall we discuss the MyLoft first or shall we straight away go to the software?
I will be discussing on MyLoft also, but the first part I'll be taking care is the SSC online blog because actually most of the audience is from first year and second year. My request is actually because you must be spending good amount of time in your classes or maybe doing some assignments, etc. Mohit, can you see if you can add maybe some members over here? I'm sure you are able to.
I'll do
Right?
that. Don't worry about that.
Okay, right. Thank you so much. So, I mean, after your classes and you know the things which are going around us, you must be exhausted and you might not be actually feeling good to actually log into a particular database or spending time over there. Here, our request would be in the first year or second year, you must spend your time with some of the information, maybe some of the you know news which is coming from the legal fraternity. And SEC Online blog is one of the best platform, I would say. These are actually some latest story which are there from Supreme Court, from High Court. There are some updates which are coming from some cases, some briefs, etc. There are some expert corners. You can see it may be related to some of the taxes, arbitration, etc. And there are a lot of good things which have been discussed over there from the expert side. And related to maybe your subjects, you can try here loading it more, and the subjects you are pursuing in your courses, you can check the news or maybe expert inferences. These are coming from experts. My objective is actually you should start spending some time over this. There are some good interviews also from various experts or from various senior members in the fraternity, and they are suggesting that how they have reached at this particular point and what could be the various things they have faced in their professional life. I'm sure these are going to be very, very beneficial information for me. Now I'm coming to MyLoft, as you have suggested that you have already got access for SSC Online and MyLoft. Uh, Once again, I'm requesting, please let me know if I need to once again explain the login process from MyLoft coming to SSC Online.
I guess we can do that, Kapil sir. We can
Okay.
log out and let them know how to do it.
Okay, right. So related to MyLoft, you must have got an email where it will be asking you to set password. I'm sure most of you have set their password. But one thing you have to actually look particularly, you have to select your institution as SEC Online because your uh, institution has not subscribed MyLoft for particular campus. So BML Munjal University will not be there. SEC Online will be option available to you. This is actually common for various institutions. So you have to type in here the email ID which you got registered with us. And once you have set your password, you have to put the same password over here and you have to sign in. When you are getting logged in, for the new users who are still unable to log in through MyLoft, they must be having information regarding a Google extension. You have to download that Google extension from Google Store, and once that is done, you will be having MyLoft easily accessible. And on the left hand side, if you see, e-resources will be available, and under this section, you'll be having databases. And you have got this SCC Online flag over here available. When you're clicking on this, you will be redirected to SCC Online. And just to remind you, whatever search you have been doing through MyLoft, to remind you, you can actually have a bookmarks over here. You can save it here. This is very good platform which we have provided to you without any cost. So please make full use of it. And if you are maybe searching from Google, etc., you can also do some bookmarking over here, right? So once again, I'm going to SCC Online. Flag is mentioned over here. I'm clicking on this. While you are clicking on over this, it will be redirecting you towards SSC Online. You have to click here, login. If you have already registered on SSC Online, well enough. Otherwise, you have to click over here, that is register here. Clicking on register here, you have to provide your email ID. That will be your login ID if you're coming back to SSC Online. So there will not be any separate login ID every time. There is one email ID you have to choose and you have to use that again and again. It will be asking you for your full name also, and it will be asking your passing year. I'm already logged in, so I will not be doing this process again. So one more thing, you have to actually keep in mind that IP login option is coming here, not user login. You have to actually click on this tab, IP login. Email ID that you have already registered with SSC Online. Then click on remember me. and start log. Once you're logged in, you'll be redirected towards the dashboard. Just to remind you what we had done in our previous session, there are some blue tiles, there are some red tiles. The blue tiles are related to the search which you want to have using some of the input. You might be using words and phrases when you want to see some meaning of a particular legal phrase or a legal word. Because you are in first or second year, you might be having some problems understanding the legal term. So this must be a very good tool for you. Similarly, when you are going for some advanced search, maybe by some topic or party name you have in your hand. Maybe if I can show you. If court is known to you, that is okay. You can select either Supreme Court, Federal Court, Privy Council, or High Court. Otherwise, you have to click on jurisdiction. Maybe I'm taking a party name Neelabati Bera. See, this is the intelligence of this particular knowledge database. It is suggesting us various names, and depending upon the case, probably you can choose it here, right? Find case, and the list will be coming beneath this particular section. You have to select this, and you have to click go. It will be opening the judgment for you. On the left-hand side, you'll be having the numbers, which will be talking about the judgment. How many judgments are there related to this particular party name? How many digest notes are there? Digest notes are nothing but the summaries or the case laws which have been already discussed in that particular judgment. In the middle section, if you see, there must be some summary about either the digest law or the judgment. In the middle pane, if you see, this is J, judgment. This is 3, which is the quorum strength, and this is date. Here we have got sorting options available. There are some filters according to your requirement. You can do this, maybe oldest first, latest first, by quorum strength, etc. So you can try your hands over that. On the right hand side, if you see, the full judgment is available in the Word. And we have got various options. Here you can save it, actually add to your SEC Online folder. Maybe you can do some smart copy. Just to remind you, you cannot do Control C, Control V aspect over here. There are some checkbox given. These are the sections which might be there. In some judgments, it might be possible for you to do Control C, Control V. Otherwise, you have to actually click on the smart copy, and you have to click on the part or the para which you want to copy paste. It might not be coming, but here on the maybe on the left side, you can see some checkboxes are there. So you can click over those, and you can click here.
You can scroll down, Kapil sir. Maybe because we are currently in the head mode, you can scroll down.
Yeah, like this. The clipboard clipboard is there, so you have to actually click on this. Similarly, you can have multiple paras selected, and you can start here, start copying. Smart copy option is available. Similarly, this symbol. This is actually related to sharing. You can actually email or share with the available resources available over here. This is actually related to font. Font size can be increased or decreased up to your accessibility you want to, or related to the font you want to have. These are actually two types of the prints we have available. One is TruePrint. TruePrint we have already shared that these are actually replica copies. These are scan copies. So when you are sharing, particularly for professionals who are doing practice, this is very important feature for them. They are taking TruePrint because these are easily admissible by the judges, and they are accepting these copies very readily. Otherwise, without TruePrint, non-TruePrint copies are also available. If you are not practicing, if you want to just have maybe the printout, you can have this one. This is a symbol of email. If you want to save this particular judgment on your system, then that option is also available. You can click it here. Moreover, if you want to actually listen this, then we have got speaker facility also available. So I think so far so good. Most of the things are I want to spend more time over here. There's actually further a search bar which is given over here. If you want to search maybe some particular finer points, if you want to have sub search out of this search, then also you can do. Suppose there is a criminal law aspect. So you have to type here criminal law. Start clicking on it over here. So it will be showing you. Hello.
So spelling.
Yes, spellings. when you are clicking criminal law, so within this judgment only, there will be a sub search which will be taking you related to criminal law points only, or wherever criminal point has come, it will be showing you those results only. You can see here in the middle pan, only criminal law aspect have been shown. Right. Similarly, if you want some constitution here also in the fifth part, there must be this word like criminal. That's why it has been appearing here. So that way you can do the refined search over here, which is related to your topic and further perusal. Moreover, we have got this feature over here. And if you're clicking on this, it will be actually taking you to those words again and again where it has been repeated. So this is something related to the preliminary search we have been discussing. Now I'm coming back to the dashboard. Party name is done. Citation, you are already aware that this is actually unique address. Wherever there has been a publication, it has been published in a particular journal that is called publication. So you must be aware of which publication it is. You must be aware of which month it is, or maybe the issue number you should be aware of, and the page number. Suppose related to citation, if you want to check something on SCC online, or maybe on AIR, etc. These options are available. You have to type AIR or All India Reporter. I think AIR will be Supreme Court. And these are actually, the citation features which will be asking, the volume number, page number, etc. So you have to fill in those. For just for convenience of showing it as example, Supreme Court I am taking. This must be volume number, maybe 2010. So this is showing volume number 10, page number 1, 2010, volume number 1, page number 11, and so on. These are actually in the last, if you see, this is the page number. It will be giving you the liberty to choose according to the page number. And this is the beauty of the SSC online. In many of the software, such kind of facilities are not available. So that way, actually, it is saving your time. So these are actually judgments which are there related to this particular issue, which we have been discussing on 2010 1 SSC 53, page number 53. Now coming back to the dashboard again, case law by section. I won't be spending too much time into this related to some section, etc. If you want to, check some law reports, you can click here or here, and you can do that. Coming to the most powerful section, I would say this is the word search. The word search here, you can actually do your search related to a single word particularly, or maybe if you are having the combination of words, or you are having the legal phrase. Here on the right hand side, just to remind you, we have already done this. All words means here you want to do some single word search. The phrase you have to click here if you are using some phrase. Rex judicata, that is actually phrase. So that way, if you are having the legal phrases, you have to click on here. The Boolean is a powerful feature over here. If you want to combine two or more words, you have to use maybe and, like here you can see and means combining, not means within two words. If you want one word, not the other word, you have to use not. Or it means in a particular judgment or in a particular document, you want to see either this word or this word, then you have to type or. If you want to combine within the vicinity 2 or 3 words, then you can use near. I'm taking a small funny example here, that a monkey cannot decide affair of the forest. I think this is the example we have already done it. We have done in the previous sessions. So I'm taking it again for your convenience. The thing is, you have to be very, very succinct. You have to choose the keywords over here. So the keywords here would be affair, forest, decide, does not, etc. Or maybe, those adjoining words, etc. You can remove that. You just have to type near. Near means within the vicinity of 5 to 10 words. If these words are appearing, it will find you the document. Remind you, when you are using near, you are using and, not, or. Then these are Boolean words. So you have to click on the Boolean radio button. Otherwise, it will not show you the results. Second thing is, you have to type these Boolean words in capital only. The words you are looking for, these should be small letters, but the Boolean words we are using, these should be in the capital. So I have done Boolean, checked it Boolean. I'm clicking on this. Let's see if we can find that result or not. You can see these are the words, and this is actually Gujarat High Court, and in Supreme Court also there has been some reference. So that way it saves your time. You just need to find what are the important 2 or 3 keywords, and you have to use the right Boolean word, and you have to apply that. These can be applied with legal phrases also. The phrases probably you can take in the brackets. First legal phrase in the first bracket, second legal phrase in the second bracket, and in between you can use near and not or according to the search you want, right? So this was the first part. I'm not be spending too much time on this my library part. This is actually to explore you. You just have to click and browse the way you are doing on some websites. Similarly, you can do it at your home. It may be related to by courts. If you want, if you want, you can explore here. This will be having the judgments coming from the court, Supreme Court, various high courts, tribunals, commissions, etc. These are there. The important part which I want to cover is because you're in first and second year, you must visit this browse acts and rules, because we have done some various modification and we have got some value addition to this. I just want to show you what kind of value addition we have done here. See, most of the important acts, these are already mentioned over here in the above. And if you scroll down, you will see that alphabetical option we have already also given here. So maybe Motor Vehicle Act, you can go on M and you can expand it, but it'll be taking actually too much time because it is important. We have actually put it on above also. I'm here, you can see Motor Vehicle Act. Similarly, maybe just for the example, I'm taking Contract Act, because I'm sure you must be touching this act and you must be pursuing this particular subject. I'm sure this must have been covered in previous session, but just to actually give you a small brief once again, these are actually some commentaries which are coming from our editorial team. What they have done, they have actually created it according to the practicability, and there are various additions which have been there. Moreover, related to this bilateral contact, suppose the definition, if you see, this is already given by editorial team, and they are also suggesting you to have more in-depth knowledge, you must visit this particular judgment. The link is also already given here. Similarly, related to bilateral contract, if we talk about the enforceability of terms, then you must visit these 2 judgments, right? Similarly, what could be the scope? Scope is this, and here they are also suggesting Andhra Sugars versus State of AP. So this is actually must go for you. When you are preparing case, when you're preparing your assignment, when you are doing some subject, my request is actually to spend a good time on this and have these kind of things on your fingertips. And these are actually something which we have already got in small sections for you, just to save your time, right? This was something important I want to cover, and because you must be preparing for moot court, we have already catered moot court resources coming from various institutes. Moot problems are there, submissions are there, you can check it. You may see that there are some moot problems which are actually outdated, which are old, but there are some new also. You have to check it out. And I'm just clicking on maybe, Amity. If you see International Moot Noida, they have done, this is 2020. I think this is something latest. Is related to the problem you can see here.
Sir, we can also click on the Amity Lucknow National Moot Court.
Okay.
Yeah, this one. In which we can also see that the proposition which was submitted by the winner team memo.
Right. The appellant and the respondent, these submissions were there, so you can see and you can have some insights that how to prepare and what could be the finer points which other colleges or other parties have been doing. The same way, I'm sure it's going to help you. I think most of the things, Mohit, we have covered. So should we move to the Hein Online part? Any feedback, if you can see, maybe some coming from some chat or maybe hand raised, if they have some problems from SCC
I guess we can, we can ask the students. Students, do you have any certain or any particular query in SCC Online, or you have any query which you need to search upon and you're not getting any results, anything like that? Please raise your hand. We'll unmute you and you can ask your questions. We just okay. So one student said no. Can we have some more participation in the chat, please? Yeah. All right. Okay. In SCC Online, sir, can you go back to the SCC Online website? there is one important feature which might help the students in their submissions programs, in their assignment submissions. So sometimes students, I believe, you also need to make the case compendium or the compilation, right, for your assignments. So SCC Online has devised a new kind of a method through which you will be able to make your compilation as well as the case compendium very easily. Now, for an example, Kapil sir is going in the word search screen right now and can hit any random search. So he's typing in the murder, and all the results according to murder, all the documents will come up on your screen. My main objective is to make a compendium. Now, in order to make a compendium, first of all, you need to figure it out. You need to check what type of documents do you want in your compendium. It can be a judgment, it can be a digest note, it can be an article as well. So now what I'm seeing over here is that there are 2 judgments and 2 digest notes in the first list, which is coming on my screen, right? First thing first, we need to upload all the documents which you want in your compendium. So how to upload the documents? I will click on this folder like icon that is in the toolbar. Yes, that's the one. I will click on it, and now it will ask me to rename the folder to whichever folder you want. Now, please keep in mind, this folder has been binded with your login ID, so no one can see it, only you can see it. So I'll change the folder. I will create a new folder with the name of BML Munjal University. Yeah, new folder, yes.
Maybe for that matter, you are having your own research, so you can save the name by your own name, right?
Yes, absolutely. It can be done for various research purposes. So whichever name you wanted to give, yes, select the folder.
I think it has been added already.
Yes, please click on the select folder option. Down below, yeah, down below, yeah. Okay. Click on OK. There you go. Now this document has been uploaded successfully. Similarly, I will do with the rest of the documents. It does not matter how many documents you upload. There is no limit, and there is no limit on the folders you make. So quickly, I will do with the rest of the documents. I will click on the folder icon. I will select my folder and click on OK. Similarly, we can do it for both the digest notes as well. There you go, this one and this one. Please click on the icon. Yeah. Can we take a legal article as well? Can we select any legal articles from the list? Yeah. Yeah, anyone which you like. So there you go. Now we are adding a legal article in it. So it does not matter whether you're working on a different screen, still you will be able to add your documents. Now, first part has been completed. The second part states, go and make the compendium. Where to go? Please go above, right below the dashboard. There is an icon called as My Folders icon. As you can see, when you hover your mouse on My Folders, you will get the option of View the Folders. Now you are hovering your mouse and there you go, view folders. Now by this method, you will be able to view your folders. Even if you are working from your mobile or any application form, you will still be able to use the folders. Now I can easily make the compendium. What I need to do is I will just need to select all of them. I can simply select result list, which is on my left side, just above it. Yeah. All the documents have been selected. Now I will go in the middle column in the action button, and the last icon is the case compilation icon. This is the diary-like icon. This is the create case compilation, in which the software now is asking me what should be the sequence of your document. So now I want both of my judgment to be on the top. So I will click on the judgment and click on move to top. There you go. This is the sequence changing order. This is how I can change the sequence. Now it is also asking me for the page size. I can select the page size. So let it be A4 and now click on create here. So this is the method, students. This meeting is also being recorded. If you have skipped any of the, we can say, option, you can view the recording as well. Otherwise, you can raise your hand and we'll unmute you. All right, so now the compendium has been created. The first thing which you are seeing over here is a table of contents. This is the index made by the software. Now this index has been made very precisely according to the sequence you have selected. So it simply states that the first judgment is going in the first page number. From the page number 2, the second judgment starts. From page number 3, the third one, and the fourth one goes from the 5th page number. This is an editable index. Even if you are submitting this document in the code, you can still edit the index as per your personalization. Like for example, para number 3 is very important. So I will cite para number 3 first, right? So this is how we can customize our index, para 3 plus F, or you wanted to make it bold, or just like any other personalization you can make in the Word file. How to save it? It's very easy. Please zoom out a bit, sir. Yeah, there you go. On the top right, first we need to save the document, sir. Yeah, on the top right, you can save the table of contents, and now we can download the table of contents. The download option is in the middle side, as you can see. All right. So now we got to know about the index. Let's see what the second document contains. When we click on pages 1 to 29, the second document will open up, which simply states all the documents will be displayed in the true printout format if available. If the true printout is not available, it will be displayed in the non-true printout. You can surely submit them in the code and you can submit your assignments. Again, download option is in the middle column. You can download the document, you can combine both the documents, and you can submit in any other assignment. That is the case compilation feature. Yes, you can certainly ask any question you want. Otherwise, we have the question mark icon on the top. As you can see, just beside the folders icon on the top, we also have the question mark icon. Sir, can you, yeah. Please click on view user manual. Now, students, this is a help center, and just not an ordinary help center. Whichever query you have, for example, I quickly wanted to know how to copy anything. So I will type how to smart copy. Yeah, copy. Yeah, I will click on it, and it will give me a pictorial representation of how you can copy anything. Similarly, we also have the video demonstration available for each and every feature. So even if you are not covering all of them today, but you have some queries regarding that, you can ask your question. Otherwise, you can go to the help center. Over to you, Kapil sir. I believe we have one question coming from Mr. Harshit Manwani. So I will just unmute Mr. Harshit. Just a second. Mr. Harshit, you can unmute yourself now.
Sir, as you know that in moot courts, we have to keep our identity anonymous. So I use this compilation method to submit my case compendium. In that, the moot court authority, raised an objection that it shows my identity, like printed for Kapil Ajmani is written here. So is there any?
Absolutely, there
is there any way we can exclude that?
There is. So Harshit, if you remember, then while registering in the SCC online, we have typed our email address as kapil.ajmani@scconline.com and given the full name, right? Over here, it is taking that full name, Kapil Ajmani. If he had typed ABC over there in the full name, then print it for ABC, and that keeps our identity intact. So while registering,
we'll have to edit our profile then.
Yeah, you cannot edit it now because once it has been registered in the IP, I believe there is another process for that in order to remove anything, Kapil sir. But yeah, for the first time registration in a new IP address, you can certainly edit your name and type in at XYZ or anything like that to preserve your identity.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Students, any other questions regarding SCC functionality or any of the features? You can certainly use a chat box window or you can click on the raise hand option. All right, Kapil sir, over to you. I believe there's no more questions left for SCC Online.
Thanks, Mohit. So coming to the second part, Hein Online. Hein Online, as I've discussed with you, this is a very good database, and very few institutions have been subscribing to this. The Hein Online is US-based publisher and aggregator. What Hein Online is doing, they are approaching various international institutes like Harvard, Stanford, these kind of elite institutes, and they are asking for their journals, law review journals, and they're collating it together and presenting it together on this platform. If you see Hein Online Core, Hein Online has got two kind of versions. One is Hein Online Core, which is catering to more than 2,000 journals. But since your institute has just started, they they have requested us for some bouquet edition of Hein Online. So we presented them Hein Online a platinum edition. This particular if you see version, this is providing you 150 journals, although most of the prominent journals are available over here. I will be showing that to you. Before that, I'm sure you must have got username and password related to this. Can I have the feedback in the chat box? Yes or no? If it is not there, you can ask your librarian. Deepa ma'am is there. She'll be able to help you. We have already shared that. You still have not got because of some reason, you can ask her again.
I believe we've got some answers from the students that they have the Hein Online ID password.
Okay, great. So when you are logging in with that username and password, this will be actually, you have to type it here, heinonline.org, HOL, welcome. You have to feed the username and the password, and you'll be here on this user interface page, first page. If you see on the left-hand side, there is a drop-down list which is related to all databases. These are the databases which are available to you right now. But to remind you, some of these are optionals. They might not be available to you after some time. There are 4 which are available to you. One is English report, which is related to UK, and this is particularly related to a particular date. I'll be showing you what date range is available related to this case laws. Secondly, you have got Philip C. Jessup Library. This is wonderful resource. This is actually collation of various moot submissions which are coming internationally. I was saying maybe last year, NLU Jodhpur, maybe NLU Kolkata, etc. They have participated and they have put their submissions onto this. Also, SCC Online Law Journal Library, 150 journals coming in, from the international arena. I'm sure this is going to be great help, particularly those who want to study further, want to go into academics. They should start following these, and they should start understanding the language these journals are presenting, and they are, addressing various problems while they are presenting the articles in their journals. Related to Law Journal Library, because there are journals, you should be also aware of some of the citation, because citations you have to use it again and again. Even if you are into academia only, then also you have to mention it, because you have to mention at footnotes that you have used this particular article and this is citation available, right? Last thing available, I mean, 4 things are available. I've already discussed with you. First is English reports. Second will be the Philip Jessup Library. Third is SCC Online Law Journal Library. Fourth one is World Constitution Illustrated. Constitution of more than 100 countries around the world is available on this platform. Now, what you will be saying that what is actually benefit of that? But I mean, when you are passing out, if you are going to practice with some authority, suppose he is actually having more cases related to constitution, etc., then you need to understand that how constitution has been evolved, or what will be the initial discussions. Particularly India, if I'm talking about, you will be able to see that there are some excerpts coming from various news, excerpts which are coming from various articles, or maybe some books, etc. These have been also collated here together. And there has been actually a lot of hard work which is coming from editorial team to cater you once again the gems which are related to your research. And although these some legal terms might be difficult for you, you can actually go and check in SCC Online, words and phrases you can see there. But our request is please do spend more time understanding these kind of things, because if you are going to practice, or maybe if you are going in a good academia or institutions, etc., if you are going to teach, then you should having a good grasp over these things, not only using these but also to extract information out of these, right? So while searching something, you have got 2 of the options, in fact 3. I'll be coming to this. Firstly, related to databases. As I've discussed with you, there are some databases which have been collated here together. Some are relevant for you, some are not. First is actually case law. As I've discussed with you, the English reports. If you're clicking on this I description button, then it will be giving you a description. It is saying that nearly 1,20,000 cases have been collated together with the index, charts, and maybe some other information which is required. You have got, the list of the title also available. I won't be spending my time over here, but just for information, you should be aware of this, right? Second thing is international resources. You have got English Reports, Philip Jessup Library, and World Constitution Illustrated. The initial aspect I have already explained to you, so these are available. Journals and periodicals you want to explore, then SSC Online Law Journal Library, this is mentioned. There's some
Sir,
special
can
collections.
sir, can we also show them the World Constitution, which also contains some extra documents?
I'll be
like,
coming to that. I'll be coming
okay,
to that. I was just giving them hint what kind of content is available to them. So these
okay.
are actually special collections which are there time to time. These may be appearing today, but not because till the time COVID-19 pandemic is here, you may be seeing some of the things, but these might not be relevant to you. The gun regulation aspect, this is actually more relevant for the US, not to us. So probably you can ignore these, special collection. These three things are important for you. Similarly, if you see browse database by name, so by name, you can see on the right-hand side, these things are available and you can actually access these and have your research. One more thing, English report is mentioned here also. So it doesn't make any difference if you are going from, the first section, the second section, you should be aware that these four sections are available to use. First is English report, second is Philip Jessup Library, third is SSC Online Law Journal Library, and fourth is World Constitution Illustrated. Right, now I am going to expand it, English Law Report, because these are actually authoritative reports which are sometimes referred when we are doing our practice, or maybe we have to prepare our assignments, etc. There are very good cases available. Magna Carta, such kind of aspects, when they started having a good mention in English reports. If you want to understand those things, these are very good resources. So from 1220 to 1867, these case laws are available to you. I'm just clicking on this just to show you want to explore something. Now, when you're clicking on this, there are 3-4 things you have to keep in mind. First is actually if you're having some case name in your hand. Case name maybe party name. Second thing is English report citation. If you have got citation, you can fill it here. There are some nominative citation also. Sometimes what happens, before the English reports came into existence, some courts were selling their judgments on private basis. So these were related to some the name of some judge, etc., or maybe some authority, or maybe some place, etc. So these are actually nominative citation. You might not be having sometime the full citation, English report citation. You might be having sometime the nominative citation. So you actually have to use this option, right? So you can click here related to maybe arbitration if you want. That might be something new related to going old. Then any word you would like to suggest, Mohit?
Slavery, sir. Yeah, I believe slavery was a very wide topic in those days. Please click on keyword search, sir.
Sorry, that is case name, right?
No, not the case name. A keyword, sir. Keyword. If you're typing just one word.
Right.
Yeah. So keyword search is like word search, students.
Okay.
Slavery, sir.
So this is in domain of English law reports. Wherever slavery term has come, it is actually showing you the results. This is showing you the citation also. This is showing you the full reprint available. The case, first party versus other party, and the citation, nominative citation also. This is given over here. So both of the things are available. Whichever is available at your end, you can actually put it, and you can have that particular case law. On the left-hand side, if you see, there are some refinements available to you. There are some filters available to you. This may be related to date-wise, document-wise you are looking for, and section type, etc. Once you're clicking on maybe one thing, there might be having ripple effect on other filters also. So you can have hands-on experience. Once you are spending time on this, you'll be having more details about it. Also, once you have done, started this research, there are some other options available also too. Like we have some filters which is suggesting you give me the oldest first, or you must be interested into newest first. So these options are also available. Or you might be looking for particular articles which is cited most. So you have the liberty of choosing that article. You might be, once again, if the article is cited again and again, it means it has got that authority that it deserves to be in your research. And on the right hand side, there are some symbols like modifying research. If you want to do some changes in your research, this is something which will going to help you. Search within research, search within the results. You within this also you want to have some additional terms, etc. This is going to help you. The print you can take, the toggle, and maybe some other things you can start clicking on this. You can see what the effects you are getting. Moreover, on the right-hand side, if you see the PDF, it can be downloaded. You can email. You can actually, have a bookmark also over this. If you want to save a particular article, not saving this, but you want to have, you want to refer that again and again. You can put a bookmark also on that document. Right?
Can we open the case, Kapil? Can we open and see?
PDF you want to?
No. Can we click on turn to page? As turn to page, open that particular page where slavery has been mentioned. No, in the middle column, sir. Middle column.
And the middle column is this one you are talking about.
Sir, I'm talking about the document, the first document. Yeah. Can we click on turn to page?
Turn to page is something on the down.
No, sir. Sir, there you go, sir. In the first document.
Yeah, I'm here only.
Okay, just click on this English citation.
Turn to page. Okay.
Yeah.
Click here. Okay, sorry.
No problem, sir. So now we can also show them how the document looks like in Hein Online, and as well as there are many options available, even though when you have clicked upon it. So for an example, as you can see, this is a document, this is a case which we have already opened up. And now on the toolbar, as you can see, you have various options available for you. Sir, can you take your cursor on the first option?
This one?
So yeah, starting from this one, left hand side, download, you can download the PDF of this section. Otherwise, you have multiple download options, which allows you to download from the mobile as well as the whole volume if you're looking at it. You can also email the whole document to anyone else. And the most important feature, which I believe should also be included in SEC Online, that is text of this page. In order to copy anything from a document, this is the way to do it. You click on this button, this whole we can say page will be converted into a text page which can be copied and pasted into your Word file. Now, as you can see, this particular format is pretty different from the picture one, and now I can copy and paste in my Word file. So this is the copying method, which is very useful. Apart from that, you have the navigation tool available. You can certainly go to any other page, any other section, or you can search to any other, we can say, page. So this is how a document looks like. Now we can go to the home page, and over to you, Kapil sir, if you want to add something.
Right. It's a nice explanation. So second part we are going to cover is SEC Online Law Journal Library. As we have already discussed that 150 journals are available. These are coming from elite institutions worldwide. Here, alphabetical list has been given. ABA journal, if you are already aware of the names, you can click on that particular title and you can start accessing those. Suppose if you want to go on Harvard, then you have to click on H. This is the H related list, Harvard Law Review. If you see, there would be, some latest editions available. There might be some, older edition in some cases because they have been discontinued or the publishing rights were there till that date only. So that collection has been there. So you need to actually check in. But for most of the collections, yes, we have got latest data available. I'm clicking on this. And it will be giving you the sequence year-wise, starting from 1887 till date. And these are actually volume number. If you see 134th volume, this is actually we are having. This is the type of the document you will be getting here, contents. This should be case from, etc. So on and so forth. The left-hand side is giving you various other articles which have been published in this particular volume. Right? And you can click here to go on the next. Or probably you can actually download it from here for the convenience. So far, so good. I think, Mohit, you would like to add something related to this law journal library?
Yeah, no, I believe everything has been covered in the law journal. Most of the times, you may find this law journal a bit, we can say, tedious task to go into it and then select the year. Otherwise, the another alternate method is available for you. That is in the research part. So once we go to the research part, we'll give you the way on how to do it that way. So let's go to the home screen again and let us see what else can we cover in the library portion. We have already covered the English reports. Now we are moving forward towards the Philip C. Jessup Library. As Kapil sir has already given you the information that Philip C. Jessup Library is the international moot court competition which holds all the mooting problems held in the international arena. Now I can click on any one of them. For example, I click on this Philip C. Jessup Library competition compendium. I click on it. And now it will ask me again, what should be the year? So I'll click on 2019 and I'll click on the any particular problem, which you can see 2019 problem. Yeah, you can click on that 2019 problem. Scroll down, sir. Yeah.
So these were actually, submissions which are coming from various university. I was discussing that, in the such kind of institutes from India also they're participating. So I'm sure there must be participation from your institution also.
Absolutely. In the near future, we give you a best of luck to participate in Philip.
Maybe just to show you what kind of submissions or what kind of documentation they have done. This is actually PDF. You can straight away download it. And once you're opening it, you can see that what kind of presentation has come from the institution. I don't know, internet is slow or what? It is taking good time.
We can skip that. Yeah, we can skip that. We know how to download, so we can skip it. We can go to any other library portion. Now we can, I believe, go to World Constitutions.
Yeah.
Sure. So as Kapil sir has already given you the information that World Constitution gives you a whole idea and the spectrum of the constitution that were in place by different countries. Now, you might not be having that much time to read all the constitution of different countries, but if I talk specifically about the India, then they not only just add the constitution in place, but they also add some various different documents related to the country. So for an example, we are going in our country right now. Now, if you are looking specifically for the constitution and the fundamental laws, there you go, you have it. But in order to dwell some more information on this place, then we have some commentaries and other relevant sources. Now, what are these? So, for example, if you wanted to research that how the constitution went into place, what were the debates that that were taken place, you can certainly find those in the Constitution Assembly debates. But while making out the constitutions, what were the efforts made by the other parties and what were the acts that were before the constitution? This is how you can find it. As you can see, the first one is background to Indian law. If you scroll down, sir.
Yeah, just want to actually, just to give the fair idea that these has been the documentations which is actually published in international publication. These are not, just the Indian publication.
Yes.
So it must be noteworthy enough. That's why these have been actually published in international publication. So if you have good time, start reading on these. I'm sure you are going to enhance your knowledge, and when you are going, to participate in a world-class forum, you'll be having enough information in your hand. You're going through these.
Absolutely.
Right? So we leave it to you how much you want to explore. This is all your domain. You understand these vocabularies better, the subjects better. So we are leaving up to you. So you have to actually come to database, World Constitution Illustrated, and then you have to click on India. And these kind of, these kind of things are available, documents are available.
Absolutely.
Right. So related to databases, we have given you enough idea. And if you're going to a particular database, you know how to search in that particular database. But if you are doing some journal, search, then how to do that? Like we had a search bar in SSC Online. There you have a search bar in Fine Online also, where you can use a particular term, where you can use a particular title, author, maybe combining various words, etc. There is a feature of advanced search also, where you want to combine 2 or 3 words and we'll be showing you what kind of other features are available. So Mohit, would you like to take some example on this?
Absolutely, absolutely, sir.
Yeah.
So just like we were taking some examples in the SEC Online, we can also take an example in the Hein Online in terms of research portion. So for an example, students, if you're looking on some, we can say journals, which talks on the ground of employment equality, right? So how can we search for those documents? Since employment and equality are two different words, so what is the method in order to search them together? The method is really very simple. It is an international practice. Whenever you would like to search two words and they are actually a legal phrase, please use double inverted commas. I generally use it for my Google search or for any other search engine. It is an international practice. And now the software is asking you, employment equality, do you want it to be searched under the tab of an author name, under the tab of a title, citation, or a catalog, or just search for employment equality? So just click on just search for, and it will be searched in the whole database of Hein Online. Apart from that, you already know how the filters work. You can click on the filter. So now we are going into the left hand side. We can skip the date wise right now. We can go into the collection. Now, as you can see, you have the SEC Online Law Journal Library, World Constitution. So currently we are looking forward for the law journals. We'll click on the law journals. You can select either one of them, sir. Yeah. So currently now what is going to be displayed is, yeah, okay, no problem. We are getting some articles from Philip C. Jessup Library, and this is an article, please scroll down, which talks on the ground of employment equality. Now, please see it over here that whichever document contains this word will be displayed, right? But if you have a different type of a query in which you do not want to search the word in the entire document, instead you wanted the word to be searched at the publication title or via author name, then we have some other search methods also. So right now what you're looking at is a document which is coming from Philip C. Jessup Library, we can say category. Can you zoom on to it, sir? I wanted to show them that what are the major subjects that is being covered in this document apart from employment equality. Now what you can see is the subjects list is huge. This particular article also talks about law, community and society studies, international relations, and many more. Similarly, it also covers on the major topics of civil rights, generally comparative and foreign law, and many other things. So while you're researching on any particular topic, you not only find that document, but you also get the idea, if I read this document, I will also get the information from various sources and various subjects. So this was...
The concurrent subjects and the topics are also given here. So this is once again a good value addition. Probably, you know, something related to subject, you find that these are not related to my subject, then probably you can skip it. But if you find that, yes, these subjects are relevant for me, then obviously you'll be spending more time after that. So actually it gives you a liberty that, you know, you should skip it or you should spend more time on this. And these options we have already, you know, discussed with you. And if you see on the right hand side, there's actually, you know, cited by one article six times. So what does it mean? Actually, you know, more and more people are accessing, you know, these kind of documents when they are searching on this particular topic. So this also gives you some idea, although this is very small number, but on related to some topics, you will find that number is huge. So you know that yes, this particular article has that authority and it must be included in my research.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Ready to do this? Something more, Mohit?
Yeah, I believe
advanced search you want to cover?
Yes, sure. We can cover the advanced search. Now, when we go into the advanced search, students, I've already given you quick information that in the advanced search, you can customize your search when you have a lot of inputs to be made. So for an example, previously we have taken an example of an employment equality case, right? Now this particular search Hein Online tab which you're seeing right now is actually the advanced form of the word search, like you were already doing it on the SEC Online. Now, when you go into the search Hein Online, the first thing it is asking you that section title. Sir, please click on the section title. Yeah. Now you have the liberty to choose what is your input. My input is full text. I wanted my search, I wanted my words to be searched in the whole document. So I'll click on the full text. Now, what is the query? The query is, I wanted to find human trafficking cases I wanted to find the cases, or we can say the English reports on the account of human trafficking with respect to a child. So human trafficking cases which was reported due to child, we wanted to find all those cases. So how can I do that? So human trafficking, yeah, double F, sir.
Double F, I have already typed here.
Yeah, double FIC
Human
KING.
Here, my suggestion will be, if you are confused in spelling like me, then you can use wildcard. Trafficking, traffics.
Yes, traffic.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
This will be your wildcard, yeah.
Absolutely. And now I will also click on the author name and convert it into the full text. In the second tab, I will click on the author name and I will click on full text. And now I will input my second keyword. So yeah, click on full text, sir.
You want okay, full text you want.
Yeah, full text. So now I'm inputting my second keyword, that is child, right? Again, I can use the wildcard child, children, whichever I want. So now my search is still not completed. Why? Because currently what the software is going to do, it is going to search both the words in the same document. That is what I wanted to see. However, if you recall, then we have an operator called near in SCC Online. What near does, it actually makes sure that the words which you're typing in should be as close as possible in the document, which indeed makes a meaning out of it, right? Similar to that technology, we also have that near operator available over here. So in the first tab, right beside that, we have written as and, we click on it. And now we will do it within 10. So within the proximity of 10 words, these two words will be searched together. And now I can click on the search bar, which is on the left hand side. Left side. Just down below. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. So now both the words are going to be searched together within the proximity of 10 words. Okay, I believe there is some error. Can we remove the asterisk, sir? I believe they have removed this feature now.
Okay.
Yeah, we can go back and remove the asterisk. There you go. Now all the documents are coming in which human trafficking and child have been discussed together. And now all the documents are in still place. You can click on any category you want and you can certainly do that. So this is an advanced search for the, we can say, word search. Let's go back to the main screen, the home page, and let's go back to the advanced search once again. Whenever you would like to go for a new search, I would request you to go to home page and then do your search. So this time we are leaving the word search now because we got the idea of how the word search works. You can also click on or not as per your preference. Now we are going towards search the catalog. Now search the catalog and search word search is entirely different. Search the catalog basically searches on the publication title. That simply means that the journal which has been published with the name of like for example Harvard Law Review, or if the journal name is for example ABC of voting, then it will only and only search with the title name, not with the words which are inside the document, right? So now let's take an example of search the catalog. For an example, I would like to search a catalog which says, or the title which says the legal system. Now currently it has been clicked on all fields. So once we type it over here, then we will click on all fields and change it to the publication title. So we click on publication title and the legal system should be in the double inverted commas since it is a phrase of a title. Now I will also click on the second parameter because I have some more input to be given. I have the author name with me. So the author name is Farnsworth. I will spell it for you. First, we click on author name and now we will type in the author name. It's Farnsworth, F as in fish, A as in apple, R-N-S, Worth, W-O-R-T-H. So it depends how, yeah, that's right. So it depends how much input do you have in order to search. If you have just a one-liner to be searched, then you can certainly do the above searches. But if you have some more information available at your desk, you can certainly click on the parameters and input them. Now we can click on the search again. And now let's see what type of results do we get. There you go, only one document. So this type of searches are very precise searches because they focus on the parameters which you have chosen. So as you can see, if we zoom in onto the screen, sir, introduction to the legal system of United States. Since we have put in the legal system over here, and as you can see, the author name is E. Allen Farnsworth. They put in the surname first and then the first name. So this is how they do it. But yeah, this was a precise search which we have just made. We can go with the advanced search one more time just to give them the reference that they can also use the citations of different journals over here. Now, in order to search with a citation, there are two different methods. First one, which we are already giving you the idea, that is the advanced search, in which you have the citation navigator available for you. In the citation navigator, the above ones, yeah. In the citation navigator, you can actually put in the citation over here. So let me pull up one citation for you. That is 122 space HARV dot space L dot space REV dot 837. Yeah, click on get citation. There you go. We have opened the document. This is the first way. Second way is also very easy. You go into the search area, which is on the top. Yeah. Please click on the home page. Yes. You go into the search area and you put in the citation over there, and it will ask you whether do you want this input to be searched in the citation. Please click on that parameter, and there you go. Another good feature on this Hein Online, which I actually like, that is you can select the abbreviation. Sometimes the journals, different journals uses different abbreviations according to the year of they have published the journal. So for example, Harvard is a very popular and very renowned university, but according to the journals they have published, they have modified their abbreviations a bit. So currently the abbreviation is a pretty different from a 50-year-old abbreviation. So now you wanted to take the idea that what should be the correct abbreviation of the Harvard Law Review. You click on this list. Please click on this list. Yeah, please click on it. Now, as you can see, this is a huge list which gives you a brief idea which abbreviation you're looking for. Can we scroll down quickly, sir, to the H, letter H? Okay, so there are pretty different citations coming from Hawaii, HAW, Houston abbreviations, and so on and so forth. So you get the idea that in this list, you can select the abbreviations and then you enter the citation number. Now, can we scroll down, scroll up to the top of the page? We can close the list, sir. Yeah, we can close the list. Can we scroll up? Okay. Now, students, we have already seen how we can enter the citation in alternate methods. You can use the citation for the case laws as well as for the journals. There is last citation method which I would like to showcase it to you. That is the citation format guide. As you can see it, yeah, click on it. Now, sometimes student does not have the actual information that what the abbreviation is. You cannot select the abbreviation from the list. Then what you can do is you go to the journal number. So for an example, the journal have been published by Duke University or Harvard University, for example. So we click on the H from here. There you go. Now it will give you a huge list. Please scroll down, sir. You will see Harvard. Yeah, there you go. So now you're getting Harvard Black Letter Law Journal, Harvard Black Letter Law Journal, and on the right hand side, you're getting their abbreviations. So this is a very exhaustive list which gives you the full name as well as the abbreviation of those journals. Once we click on any one of them, so for example, we click on this one, Harvard Business Law Review, we click on it. Now it is only asking for the volume and page. So it helps you to decide which input do you want to make according to the journal which you select. So there are many methods of a citation, there are many methods of word search, and certainly there are many methods of catalog as well. So Depending upon how much input do you have, you can either go with the advanced searches or you can just simply type in the one-liner in the main search. Over to you, Kapil sir.
Right. That was probably quick. So I just once again want to show you which button I had used. On the right hand side, if you see on the top of this, advanced search, go to advanced search. Then search Shine Online. On the right hand side, if you see, this is citation for format criteria. Right? So I think most of the things we have covered, Mohit. Anything you have in your mind?
No, everything has been covered. I believe it is very similar to the SEC Online. So since student did not have that many doubts in SEC Online research portion, I believe it should be very easy for them in order to get themselves acquainted with the SEC Hein Online as well. So it is certainly a very user-friendly software which has many options in it, and there are many ways through which you can find a document. Whichever works for you, you can go with that. I believe we can.
The difference is actually, in addition to the international content you are getting on SEC Online, you have got this international content, particularly English law reports and SEC Online Law Journal Library.
Yes.
Yeah.
Students, any question on SEC or Hein, you can certainly raise your hand and you can let us know about that. Okay. Till that time, do you want to add something else, Kapil sir?
No, not really. Actually, I'm waiting for the questions. Any questions coming from your end? Any participant, please?
Any query in the login process or anything like that?
If you can give us some of the feedback that session was good, you have understood it well, you couldn't understand some section, please let us know.
No questions, sir. All right. So one of the students responded that yes, everything went well and they've understood our queries and the software.
So I must say the audience is quite intelligent. Good. So I request you, because you have the username and password with you, like please spend some time into this and please explore. And I can assure you that when you are going to join a good particular law firm or maybe good lawyers, advocates, they must be having subscription of Hein Online, and they must be asking you to get some the English law report, or they might be asking you for some of the article. Probably they can actually quote somewhere. So you should be aware of these things. Please do spend some time. And because your institution has taken so much of efforts and they have spent so much of money, please make a return out of it. And I'm sure this is going to be really, good value addition.
Absolutely. And we have also included our email addresses and toll-free number, students. We are also recording this session. So the recording will be given to the librarian, and also you can contact us.
Yeah, certainly. And if you want to plan maybe some other session, if some things are not clear to you, probably we can plan that again and we can actually have your queries once we have done some research on this, right?
Sure.
Yes. Thank you so much, Mohit. Thank you so much, audience. Thank you so much, Deepa ma'am, other faculty members who are available. Probably I could not talk to Farhad. Mr. Fahad, I can see. Thank you so much for joining us. It has been a long time actually to interact with you. My regards to you and to your families, and to all of you. Please take care of yourself. Stay safe. Take care of your near and dear ones. That is very important actually nowadays. Thank you so much for your time. Over to you, Deepa ma'am. Sorry. I continued actually so long. Deepa ma'am?
Thank you so much, Mohit and Kapil. A really very informative session we had, and I hope no query. So everything is very clean to our students.
Yeah, I hope so. These things are clear. If they have any doubt, probably they can contact you and we can have another session, ma'am, in the coming.
Definitely. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Have a nice evening, everyone. Take care. Bye. Bye.
All right. I'll end this meeting for everyone. Thank you so much.